Hi guys. My name is Zida host, and today we will be talking about 5 ways to combat stress as a Nigerian student. Before I proceed on this talk, I want you to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified on every new videos I post. Remember, this is Talking That With Praise, and I am Z, the host. Okay, so back to today's deal. I don't wait much. I wouldn't be wasting much time. So I was talking about combating stress as Nigerian students. Personally, for me, man, it's been so hard. So I will tell you guys, if you are planning to go to any federal university or any state school at all in Nigeria, for Nigeria, just plan. You have to be ready to learn to combat stress, because stress as a Nigerian student is not what you would like to experience. This is, I don't know, but it is not just a nice one. So let's wrap it up. 5 ways. Number one, learn to rest. As a Nigerian student, you must learn to rest. It does not matter the school, because I have checked a lot of guys, a lot of people who are in other universities and not even in my university. I am schooling at the University of Benin. So when I hear other people, they tell me, my school is very stressful. So I realize that it's a general problem. It's not a school issue. It's a general problem. Nigeria alone is stressful. You know what I'm talking about. So don't even add that. So you must learn to rest properly. Know your gauge, know how far you have come to, how far you have read, and just try as much as possible to rest. Then number two is start reading early. Because so number two, like I said, is start reading early. When you read early, like for me, there's a way I do it. I have a revision note where I read early enough and put everything that I need to know about, into that particular book. So before the school section becomes serious, I have gone really much ahead and I can have enough rest for the rest of the semester. Yes, so this is how I do it, and it has helped me to combat stress as a Uniben student, a Uniben Nigerian student. So I said you should learn to start reading early. So if you can have a notebook, I call it a revision note. If you can have a revision note where you put everything that you need to know, everything, no matter how small it is, it's going to save you when the semester starts getting hot and close to exam period, because you will not be under pressure or you will not be tensed. Fact number 3 is never stay lonely if you don't want to be. You don't have to be lonely if you don't want to be. Go out, have a social life. In summary, have a social life. There's something that social life help us to achieve. Yes, it helps us to. My social life help me personally to be able to replenish anything that I've lost during my stressful time. All those periods when I'm reading and I'm not talking to anybody and my brain is just so my brain has been clogged with book. So I try to stop and replenish my strength back with my social life, hanging out with friends, going out of my room, to another person, to a friend's house, eating somewhere else, changing my environment. I'm a kind of an introvert, likewise me being an extrovert. So I also would like to stay indoors. Then I use that opportunity where I try to combat stress to go outside and get whatever strength and learn other new things that I need to learn. Then the fourth one is very, very important. If you want me to say this right now, go to the subscription button, click onto the subscription button, and also go to the notification bell and get notified anytime I post a new video. We'll be right back. Hi. So number four on how to combat stress as a Nigerian student. If you are in Uniport, University of Abuja, University of Port Harcourt, University of Calabar, University of Benin, my school, I think we are more than stressed. So you need to listen to this video. If you have loved ones, if you have somebody who is worried about combating school stress, then I think this video should be forwarded to them. They take this video to them, share the link to them, and let them know, and also subscribe to my channel. All right, so number 4 on how to on how to combat stress as a Nigerian student is, you want to hear that? You really want to hear that? Okay, read your book as at when due. Read your book as at when due. You can never cheat nature. You can never cheat nature. Read your book, go to classes, and don't deny yourself of what you are supposed to know. Okay, I'm going to break it down. You cannot read everything. Try as much as possible to know the point that you have to read. Try as much as possible to know the point that you have to read. And don't try to clog your head with all irrelevant informations. Make sure that you are hitting a particular point and get it right once and for all. That is how you can combat stress. I mean academic stress, so that you don't affect your brain. Most of us, we don't even have a pattern of reading. We don't have a pattern of reading at all. We just want to read all the textbook, cram everything, and just think it's not going to affect us. It's a big lie. It's going to really so affect us. So when you probably have a particular line of, as in something you're trying to read, once and for all, you just hit it and go. Even my lecturers do not like people who come to their page with clogging notes, because you are trying to answer a question. Try to streamline your try to streamline your reading, so you don't have lots of information on your head. Number 5, I'm going to emphasize on this again: exercise and rest. I started with rest, and I'm going to end it with rest. For those of you Nigerian students at this era, in this 21st century, is supposed to, or most of the time, known to be an entrepreneur or pursuing career at the same time he or she may be pursuing schooling. So I would tell you, exercise and rest. I am not this kind of person who takes exercise serious as lots of people do, not until I made it a part of my life, and it has been really wonderful for me over time, over months now. So if you really want to combat stress as a Nigerian student, you must learn to exercise and rest. I started with resting, and I'm ending it with resting, because resting has a lot to do for you as a Nigerian student. Lots of positive vibes, lots of positive emotions, lots of positivity. And just remember, we need positivity to keep moving on in this life. Stress can cause depression, stress can cause demotivation, stress can cause high blood pressure, stress can cause excessive fatigue. So if you, number one, rest. Number 2, do the things I told you to do on this video. I'm not a medical health practitioner or something. I am just telling you based on my experience, and I know it's going to work. Thank you very much for listening to today's YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Alright, my name is still the host, and this is Talk It Out with Praise. Do well to subscribe, share to your loved ones on the link, and tell them about these videos. Tell them you found a way for them to take care of themselves and sort out their stress as a Nigerian student. Ciao, see you next time. Bye bye.